Hi, it's Linda Edelwich, and I'm here to talk about what's been going on in the Glastonbury market. Specifically, what has been happening with inventory, and are we seeing an influx or a decrease? Well, that's the big question, and that's the question everybody wants to know. Right now, we are at the last Friday of February, and if you remember what I said a couple weeks back, in January of 2021, there were 43 single-family homes that sold, and in January of 2022, just 19. So I'm really curious to go into next week to see how many houses actually closed after Monday's over in terms of what closed in February. That will give me a better idea of what it's going to look like for March, April, and May, and be able to better advise sellers on when they should be listing their homes and what that's going to look like for them. So for right now, we have 32 single-family homes on the market. And of those, 17 of those are resales. So that's fabulous. That is a huge increase in our inventory. Even though it's really at an all-time low, that's still really good for us. Of those 32 homes, 15 in MLS are new construction, and that new construction is going to start at $726,000 for about a 2743 square foot home. And there are several other builders and developers that are doing lots and developments in and around Glastonbury. So if you're working with a real estate agent, definitely want to reach out so that you can get a heads up on where those new construction properties are going to be coming on the market. So it's really good information. All right, so where are we now? Well, we're talking about interest rates right now. That's what everybody wants to know, is what's going on with the interest rates. We were supposed to see about 4% at the end of 2022. And here we are. We have some banks already quoting buyers of 4%. So I checked in with a couple of my mortgage friends, and I had one say that they were about 3 7/8 and somebody else say they were about 4%. So if you were going to buy a house for $500,000 and you were going to put 20% down and you were going to mortgage $400,000, your principal and interest payment on a 3 7/8 mortgage would be $1,881. And if you were going to do the same thing for a 4% loan, that $400,000 payment would end up being about $1,910 for a difference of just under $30. Now, look at where we were for interest rates at the beginning of January. We were hovering just above 3%. So that's almost a percentage increase in just 8 weeks. That's a very short amount of time. And that difference in that $400,000 mortgage is over the life of the loan is going to be about $140 per month. Now, a lot of people can absorb that, but there are some people that's half a car payment, and it's getting up there. So we definitely have buyers that are really eager to get into houses. And just to kind of give you a flavor of what that looks like, I just put a house on the market at 117 3 Mile Road for $384,900. We were a coming soon listing, and we are going live with showings tomorrow. And I have over 50 individual requests for showings, and we are stopping showings on Sunday at 3 p.m. so the family can come back home. So that's a very short window of time to pack in all those buyers. And I'm going to be doing an open house for 2 hours on that Saturday. So the house is definitely going to have a lot of buyer activity. So what does that mean to you as a buyer? Well, as a buyer, you know you have a lot of competition, and you should be ready. You should be battle ready to be able to get in there and put forth your best price terms and conditions. Don't hold back, because it's not really going to get any better. And if you're a seller, boy, this really tells you that you are in a really great place for getting the maximum amount of value out of your home. And that's the value, but it's also terms and conditions. So you're not quite ready to move, you don't have anywhere to go, you might be able to get a rent back from your buyer. If you have any other questions and you want to ask me anything, feel free to text me, or you can shoot me a DM. Thank you so much.